this guy started talking about a man of God, Dr. Adom, a man of God in Ghana, that he drinks blood. He drinks blood, lot of things. Now, the very moment you say somebody drinks blood, and it's a human blood, number one, it means that somebody had been killed.
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm talking to you? Now, if somebody had been killed, now it has become a criminal case.
Yes.
And because of that, the government or the authorities have to take over from there.
God bless you. Huh? Menuya.
Yes.
She, my head and my education. Ne Abronomah be court ne. Ne education am dey man no. My head awo. She, Ghana ha mrano. Abronomah case na waka no. Enye with even Adom Kyei, the prophet of God on Kwan. Eye with Ghana.
Yes.
Because so kase obi enu moja. Kire se wakunipa. Until now no, you have to prove.
Yes.
Yeah, social media you metenase kasa bra sa anko. Ya wa asembu a wo kan na wadwene ho. Hwe on Abronomah started sa de we ma hunu say young boys na omo abani nyina no be ye na osofo no aye no sofo no aye se hwe ya wa nsembu a ye ka ene ya wa nsembu a ye mfa ni agoro. When it comes
Ghana cities towards the initiative Yewra Asantemera Otumfo Setutu any management more yeah more see moi emayensa konfanochi yare and san on so besan yare no 200,000 Ghana cedis on behalf of the entire Philadelphia movement. Sikadada no 2 billion old cedis. That was it.
Adumo. Menya nanka metimi aka se mijina ekrowura anem. Enso krowura mpabo ane so. Mijina nanem a enyeye. Nti meka ne se krowura asoma me. Na osoma me ne minuanum a ejina hei. Se Confanochi Teaching Hospital yesi no 1954. And they share operations at 1955. In the Nyameboa 2025, na 70 years. And the plan say, 70 years, you know, any major renovation. Now, I am there, say, Papa Ujina, Philadelphia movement, name or engineer. And he has a very good appreciation of what the lack of maintenance over a long period.
Because I saw that this young boy has been arrested by one of the men of God who he started saying that he drinks human blood and blah 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 blah. He has been arrested, and some men of God and almost all the men of God that are talking, almost all of them that I have seen so far, that are talking against what the man of God has done, as in by arresting the boy. These are people who are not schooled.
Good.
They are not schooled, so they.
Mame come say me kwani kakra me brother software BB ma enchirichiri ma wo church ne say enipa bebre nti defamatory of character na say ne dia ne say obetena social media na no ogu obi hu fi no cancel the tarnishing image na de ye ne ya ne say wo hunu say asofo bebre wo man ni mu a omu they are not schooled ye ka say school de nya say classroom ground na je say onim o lack sa knowledge no oninim de ye wo sansem na ekoso no enu nti no say osofo achi obi a eye offense se omo wa nimdie wo ho a enkom nkasa asem ni bi they lack knowledge osofo bi obekasa asem no mesra ka say the knowledge on defamation.
Check it on Google yourself. He says defamation of character is defined as a false statement, a false statement of a fact that accuses a person and causes the victim some type of harm. Good. That is what we call
defamatory no Udi assembly to obiso brofo no mchire mu wodi assembly to obiso uni evidence wodi begu no hufin wodi be say ne reputation wodi be bra no wodi be say na nimonyam no ene ne friend defamatory yemfa Abronomah ade yi mfa nto ho ne enhwa ade what we call defamatory Abronomah dia wo ye fa mema obi akwa baba OB4G TV official the name still remain on buffer back up NSU ye down for rather the America chemada budwemi moja area for SNS aseda and the more kase because Duah na door so bebre 2024 and yesu ye wuramu bi yesu ye wuramu bi dia na wase dia aseda ma okase Adom nyame because Duah na so na this season needed 2024 there mind blowing testimony nkwana OB4G TV me de bebremo ye hu se nkofo bebre wa omo pese omo switch the attention of Stephen Adom Chedua but ye ma kwan enema Adom nyame de asoma na kwa Stephen Adom Chedua the prophet of God se onye no ye be mo aye na adanse de efiri mu ba no OB4G TV ye de beba bo na testimony we there e mind blowing na me say this testimony there video ni ne mane mebu wa very very sensitive it messere pass video ni de ebi wa me de ba me na ye ble unhuna ni ye that video no nka many beji pass second chance TV grace hour and menya testimony we because I know ding ha I don't see any because we intense neno ene mebo testimony me frey brother no wa baba bebie na wo tia and now we said the voice of God is indeed the man of the moment, the chosen man of God. Now me kase 2024 cameraman my head disappointed e was some asofo bi mu papa yes because asofo ne bebre say ye ne papa opambo Ebenezer ka say bi say o yosofo na ma police chi obi a wo mfiri nya mmebo a
yes
na police there is a police nye police need ye on sem fata se oben nyame mebo a on sem fata be se oben sofo mebo a
yes
nti me hwe video ye na mahunu se ye papa opambo eba na ye friend say a police for the soldiers for dinner chi mo de amom radio ya papa me hu say ya papa opambo ba nam nim say asori fo na nsori mana omoye kristofo no ho an ke bedi ya papa echi be me hu say soja ni di mbi me hu say police fo so ka ho ada na ya papa ma chief ne asori members na no mbo no nko amo ne obai daddy me sere hwe edu level say 2024 mo me enko no say 2023 ne bio yes sere se kasa bi wo ne kan na anko yi a mo mfa nche we me no harm but I'm pleading to you people say mo ye mpanifo a hwe mo suamo mo ye role model ehwe mo suamo ye be stress nsem bi wo a mo nkeka ye papa be ka asem se nyame wa Adom na bonsam wa Adom that statement na ye papa kan no I will continue to say unfortunate statement ye papa wo kan amwa because bonsam ni Adom ye ka Adom a Adom a gift bi a any consequence Adom a title bi a ye mfa mo bi a ji se okese no enti se obegina ye papa begina no ka se nyame Adom ne ewie ne mente se ye ka se bonsam Adom na ye papa kire se ye wo bonsam Adom a adabra kadadi sa na ma we anode all say the same mistake na ye papa wasa pia ho kotum wo so sofo bia obechi obi no umfiri nyame wo de anwansena ho abufuo on so wabere nkuro se ya wo ba no ye papa ye hu se bodyguards di wachi bebre ensorman bebre di wachi but still we hear say police any soldiers ebe di wachi all in the name say we security ebe ye secure all in the name say wa ho ban bo no ebe ye secure na emom so obi cassette ya panyini edidi panyina tem de a eno de ekode a na ye papa obegina simpie so aka say wo mfiri nyame is quite unfortunate mesere say ye papa sa na ma wo be work on 2024 wake up na me church no niema e wo se mpanifo no omototo omo niema yie ene ye be ko defamatory so na yesua de bi wo defamatory ho so na nro na efe na nika na mesere asofo akase nyina se obi aso mompini otumfo otikoko so ekurowura na konfo anochi renovation na ye papa ya de nyina ye wura ye no epese oman no ye nya renovate okonfo anochi se de be ya ye mu bi ye ho techema ye be ko ho na nya ayaresa mu krojen no ye nim se asofo no Ubia air tries or Bebon Homode. Na ye papa, the voice of God, Stephen Adom Chedi and the Council of Royals. Edi enimu air koye adoye fe. Because ye in trouble. Name the Council of Royals. And ye papa, Stephen Adom Chedi adoya omokoye na F cry 2 billion. Na momi enhwe di siye.
Yeah, donation of 200,000 Ghana cedis towards the initiative Yewra Asantemera Otumfo Setutu. Any management more more see moi emayensa konfanochi yare and son on so besayen yare no 200,000 Ghana cedis on behalf of the entire Philadelphia movement. Sikadada no 2 billion old cedis. That was it.
Adumo. Menya nanka metimi aka se mi gina ekrowura anem. Enso krowura mpabo ane so. Mi gina nanem a enyeye. Nti meka ne se krowura asoma me. Na osoma me ne minuanum a egina hei. Se Confanochi Teaching Hospital yesi no 1954. And they share operations at 1955. In the Nyameboa 2025, na 70 years. And the plan is 70 years in Munina in any major renovation. Now I am there say Papa Ujina Philadelphia movement na name or engineer. And he has a very good appreciation of what the lack of maintenance over a long period a year to a building like Confanochi. Now, I know what can say. Confanochi, Northern region, Western North, Bron, and in Keka home. The current 16 regions there, Ghana, no. They move 12. Confanochi, the referral center. Every day, on the average, they move about 1,000 patients. OPD. And they are not say there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on Confanochi. Unlike Ainkran, or Kulibu, now or Ridge. Now 37, now UGMC, now Bank Hospital. Now say Bentema, Obenya IMA, International Maritime Authority Hospital. No, over this part of the country, say ye Confanochi Fiwa. There can be anyone.
Wow, and the donation, no, ebino no, na, and net is a neighbor de pa, and net a bessia de bebre. Dano, Yaso from Penufui. Mistaken kitinkiti wa ya entiase ebi mbagina simpie so ane akeka nsem bi wo ho all in the name say anka omodan enti omo se kwane tene okọ TikTok dia enkura bi omo from mo asofo nketinkiti in the camp of Agadasti ni sa ankofo no nyina no omo timi ye enkura ne ma bi a etora bi a na mere ekura ho because ya se opanyini bi abobra edu pempenso woni na nya adwene ubetima kire wadwene be ye ndedi natem ye papa opambo asem okan me ne na anya adwene me ntimi didi natem because me papa no anka mepe ntimi nkasentia no be wona obi mu nyansa ayera no omo ba social media omo de ane so ba be diatem omo de ane ba be criticize omo de ane so ba be kekansam a enim no omo de agu nipa ho fi ne education kakra me pese ye nuane no nyina na omo nim se Ghana emra wa ha a e wo se ye hu se o sori na wudidi osofo bi atem o sori na wudidi opanyini bi atem o sori na wudidi odefo bi atem even including yourself and your neighbor bi atem without any tangible reason emrano speak against it and frowns against it and ye baba besua de what we call defamatory of character ye ka say defamatory of character bebere ni nim say ugu ni hu fi nko a be ye woni ema bebre wo mu a ewo defamatory of character no ho a ena ye baba besua na ye nko ne tie ye brother ba ko ye friend Elsia ye nko tie ne side of defamatory of character na education or the mind na ye nyina ye nim no me say 2024 no me wo mind blowing testimony eba be ye pese esua we ade we kan ho na ye ba social media na ye be very careful say ye ntie ye nua bi fa hodie so ye ntie papa bi fa hodie so ye education bi ye be ba na ye be make sure say ho beti na ye nkan tron to nipa so because utwa ntrokra to nia bi so a enokra ni nyina it falls under defamatory of character ye nko ne nko tie nua ye be beto aso
Hey, stop scrolling. This is Seer. I am excited to be here. I don't know where you're watching me from, but I want you to give me just 3 minutes of your time, and I believe God that you're not going to regret it. Now, I want us to talk about defamation of character. There is something that is happening in Ghana. I mean, when I talk about Ghana, I'm talking about TikTok Ghana, because it's not trending everywhere. It's only trending on TikTok. There is this young man that started speaking against men of God. He said he's a man of God. But I saw even one of his videos where he put my picture on. His name is called Abronomah. He put my picture on, Dr. Ojabe's picture on, and then also Sofo Ajagraja's picture on. Now, I want to use this opportunity to teach, because it looks as if many of us are serious for the things of God, yet we lack a lot of knowledge to understand that we live in a double world. When I say double world, what do I mean by that? I'm talking about the physical side of life and the spiritual side of life. The same way you believe that when you stand on your story building and you jump, God will not catch you. And because of that, you will not jump, and you have understood that gravity is in existence. That is the same way you have to understand that laws are in a country works, and there are things that there are people who enforce laws. I want you to be aware of that. Now, I want us to talk about what we call defamation of character. A lot of Christians are not aware of this, because I saw that this young boy has been arrested by one of the men of God, who he started saying that he drinks human blood and blah 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 blah. He has been arrested, and some men of God, and almost all the men of God that are talking, almost all of them that I have seen so far, that are talking against what the man of God has done, as in by arresting the boy, these are people who are not schooled. Good. They are not schooled, so they.
Mami come say me kwani kakra. Me brother software BB ma enchirichiri ma wo church ne say enipa bebre nti defamatory of character na say ne dia ne say obetena social media na no ogu obi hu fi no cancel the tarnishing image na de ye ne ya ne say wo hunu say asofo bebre wo man ni mu a omu they are not schooled. You can say schooled and yes a classroom ground. Na just say onim or lack sa knowledge no. Oninim dia was ansem na e koso no. Enu nti no say osofo achi obi a offense. Say omu wa nim dia wo ho a enkom nka sa asem ni bi. They lack knowledge. Osofo bi obeka sa asem no. Mesra ka say ni knowledge on defamatory ni or lack. Enti obekwa back to the school. No akwa ko sua what we call defamatory na. No akwa ko sua nanko osua ebebo an, because enema bi wo ho a ewo man ni mu wontimi nhwiri mfiri soro a emma ka se Yesu be so uhwiri a behwe fom eno so oye nyame di fo yemu se asofo omu wo ha ni se omo pa omo ka se nyame a omo se nyame afro omu no omu nko gina abrosan so no mu nhwiri so mama mahwe fom a mo mu tira mpaye a mo manwu a e kire se ade a wo de ye onui a be ya de ye sofo so a ye obeti ya oni bi but ebi mo ya e se asofo de omo nte ya Osofo de egu nu fi a yedimi gu nu free all in the name say wafa me who said this analysis no this guy your friend say the godson I'm respecting the poor me name say one day a professional media person nanka ma didn't expect said the godson be analysis on this be me who said the godson what the analysis or yeah no ayera I don't know whether onim defamatory anase agrobi no di anase adom chebia no mpena semti no yesa enti eno no ye ko na ye hunu what defamatory of character is no ye banato aso ye nsa amane to aso
they lack a lot of knowledge of what is happening here. All right, we have what we call defamation of character, so I want to take time so that we go into that real quick. All right, if in throughout my maybe my how do you say throughout my talk, if I offend anybody, forgive me, okay? I'm sorry, I don't mean
God bless you. Meanwhile 2024 na asem okay kama pa say enchirechire mu o chirechire no wo ye den a ebeti obi na so o say o kan no kra ye den ebeti obi na so but throughout ne kasem so ti obi na so on vanche na emum ye ade e be mo man Ghana ayi my brother, my father, my brother, God bless you for this education ye nto aso
be rude to anybody, but I just want all of us to learn. So let's look at what defamation of character is. So what is defamation of character? So you can check it on Google yourself. It says defamation of character is defined as a false statement, a false statement of a fact that accuses a person and causes the victim some type of harm. Good. That is what we call
defamatory. No, udi assembly to obi so. Brofo no mchire mu do wodi asem bi tu obi so uni evidence udi be gu no fi odi be send ne reputation odi be prano odi be send n'anim onyam no ene ne friend defamatory yemfa Abronomah ade yi mfa nto ho ne enhwe ade what we call defamatory Abronomah ade a wo yefa the voice of God ho no it is typically defamatory because all kan fa papa no ho wo se papa ne no moja wodi moja ekeka nsem bia se papa ne sticker wo de tale wade ho a na enkofo edidi aduane a na omu wu na omu sika sem ene nsem wo hwe social media. There are so many people including that guy I'm calling a friend Agadasti or something of that sort. Omen unite me can sema. Wow, asem no more can. Omen any evidence, but the woman the omuwana say omuka all in the name of obenya attention. No de good nufi. Defamatory of character no. Ebi no internet yesua de ekopa. Ye nuana education. Ma share da pa na mpese yesua. Ye ria me the mind blowing testimony no. Mesere say second chance to grace our in your testimony of many bejepa.
Defamation of character. All right, it is a false statement that causes the person or the victim a kind of harm. All right, now so let's scroll down and look at what is the legal definition for defamation of character. What we just said was just defamation of character. So look at it. It says each state establish its own definition of defamation of character. In general, however, it occurs when, number one, a false statement is made to a third party. That is called defamation of character. Yes. When you do
a false statement, legal aspect of it, no asa komuno. Uchantro, oka sema enim, edi gu unye bi hunfia. Meaning say tro, etu anything na mi bi sa na mawem. Uchantro, edu tu nua so, egu no hunfia. A defamatory of character. Why are dear? Wama enipa no wati yaw. What send a reputation and ka obi be twa ben no kra enam sa asem na wo kan nti e manipa kra suro no e manipa kra mpese o mo be ben no e manipa kra nje nipa ni say why even a real person utimi ema real thing eteni to be faker sa na emani nyina defamatory legal way ni bi no nti mesre say yenya very careful on this aspect of defamatory no.
False statement, you say something about someone, the thing is not true. What you are saying is not true. It is called defamation of character. Now, second, it says the statement is presented as fact. Okay, you are presenting a statement as fact, yet it is not true. It is called defamation of character. When it happens like that, this is defamation of character. Now, the third point says that the statement causes reputational damage. So if you make a statement about someone and that statement causes the person's reputation, now it is called defamation of character. When that is not true about someone, it is called defamation of character, and because of that the law takes over from there. Now I want Christians, especially the young ones, I'm seeing a lot of evangelists talking nonsense on the TikTok live. I don't want to come on. It's been a long time I respond to some of these things, but this thing happened. I saw this video of that young man doing a video. This was last month around 17, but because I was preparing for my program, I didn't want to respond to him because I felt like he was looking for fame through that video he was doing. He had posted my picture, posted the state prophet's picture, Dr. Ojababe, God bless you, posted Ajagraja's picture together, three of us putting it together, and then started talking a lot of things. So I went to the comment section and I wrote, young man, be careful. I don't know any of you who saw that. I went to his comment section and I wrote on that post that young man, be careful. He didn't know why I said be careful. I was not talking be careful because maybe I'll do something to him spiritually, but I was saying be careful because I realize he's ignorant.
Yes.
And this is why sometimes, even if you will not go to school, at least go to from DNSL 1 to at least class 6, so that at least you have a little bit of knowledge and know your left to right. You understand? Not to offend anybody, but school is not everything. But sometimes these are the reason why you have to go to school. Because when you go to school, you know how to deal with things. Now, this guy started talking about a man of God, Dr. Adom, a man of God in Ghana, that he drinks blood. He drinks blood, a lot of things. Now, the very moment you say somebody drinks blood, and it's a human blood, number one, it means that somebody had been killed.
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm talking about? Now, if somebody had been killed, now it has become a criminal case.
Yes.
And because of that, the government or the authorities have to take over from there.
God bless you. ha menua
Yes.
hwe my head na me education na Abronomah be court na education am dey ma no ma hyeda wo hwe Ghana ha mra no Abronomah case na waka no enye with even Adom Chedia the prophet of God nko aho eye with Ghana.
Yes.
Because so ka say obi enu moja kire say wakunipa. Until now no you have to prove.
Yes.
Yeah, social media nye metena kasa bra sa anko. Ye wa asembu a wo ka na wadwene ho. Hwe on Abronomah started sa de we ma hunu say young boys na omo abani nyina no be ye na osofo no ayo no sofo no ayo se hwe ye wa nsembu a ye ka ene ye wa nsembu a ye mfa ni agoro. When it comes to say emoji asema ye mfa ni agoro. Ena me call na me ko hu moja ena me call na mu say moja sini dem wo ye den sa asem no ka police bia obete no obechew.
Yes.
Na we di wetin me bold akase Adom Chedua enu moja dia na je say emra ne wo say emra ne Adom Chedua the boys of God edili enti emra ne obedili dia wo na ye den witness.
Yes.
Enti now no ye be here as a prime witness bra na be kire ba bia na papa ne nu moja utimi kire a wo so be wantimi an kire a na ye ntro a what defam mine no what defam the voice of God after that no a criminal issue moja sem no a criminal issue.
Yes.
Asem na da ho sisi ano sa Abronomah no nuano mu wo nyansa wonimdi a enka omo metra social media enka sabasa because baby asem na ibuboko no a criminal issue.
Yes.
Until now no so even the voice of God cause we jema aban no betimi asom.
Yes.
Eno na your friend is saying suro nyame ekeka nsem bi a wo se an na ya ye betwitwa wo ye be yese na ye be hika ne ne ma no sa nsem na suro nyame kan no your friend treasonable offense treason ye ka say treasonable offense a sa issue no NDC abreso omo de sa kwadu ni bi bo honorable Kennedy Japan.
Yes.
O kan nsem bi similar be onu kura na sem na ye papa kan no honorable kan ne munye du sesei be we de utimi pinpoint ka say Adom Chedia the prophet of God and the council of royal mamra ne chewa.
Yes.
Je se wa hunu se ka bi a sticker Adom Chedia sticker ta ho mu betwa jatum sansem na suro nyame kan no se Ghana hampanifo ne bi tia they will take him on omo ntwen for any ayo they will just invite you and it is a treasonable offense because here are the number of people omo nama Stephen Adom Chedia ne sticker tata omo ka ho. And what about innocently obi apake the car na se car no Adom Chedia sticker tale ho a na wo de ne ho ya wunti no atwaja to car no. Sometimes young boys na ya ba no ignorance is not an excuse to the law. Okomrenuma ignorance is not an excuse to the law. Yemme adwene mu na ho se sa okone mra no nima ukoduru court wo ntimi nka se my lord na minimu ye be kan ya kire wo ye kan kire wo wi a wo be hunu se mra ni adiw na adi wa wi no untimi nka se na minim ntimi sere mo mfa nche wo mra no responsibilities e da hu bia no wo be kwa save enuti na me sere se 2024 wo ye young boy a why adwene se okotena social media e di Adom Chedia akopɛ trender e di sofo bufuro bi akopɛ trender you very very careful. What we say me kasem with asofo ni nyina mamie ma no anka se nte obia ye papa kwasi ewu a on se obaye obeka asem bi caught my foot sa word na okaye no eye word bia e on God for na nenu ya papa ni behunu se asem na okaye no waka ne just like that but emra ni so ni mu a ene ye papa ni behunu se sa word ne nko se pie free num because the superiority of the nation ni nyina no eye court.
Yes.
Court no and they decide what the nation should do. Court no eye mra ni nyina na oho na ye di tumi na ye den akose.
Yes.
The court no etimi putu obia behind bars. Even the sitting president court no betimi di amaya stepping it down.
Yes.
Nti yemva emra ni ni agoro. Nti say we sofo no matter how powerful you are, no matter how rich you are, say wo kasa don't abuse court. Be we Ghana ha ene ebi mu nya sika o mu kasa no ye say ase o mu bro mra so. saa nneɛma wei kokɔ so ɔn sɛ papa akwasi ewu ayɛ ade bi ɔn sɛ ɔno ase egu ne ho anim ase
Yes.
wodi ma de korɔ 31st night ne papa no ɔtɔn calendar
No one is just a idea.
enye ɛso no ɔtɔn calendar ɛna mo bɛtɔ calendar ni mo tɔ ɛtɔn bi tɔn ɛkyɛ tɔn sɛ tɔn ne nyɛ deɛ ne yɛ nyina nyai ne ehunu sɛ obi antɔn hwɛ bɛsɛ wakɔ print calendar ebe wie bɛka kyerɛ sɛ obi soso deɛ aka deɛ ɔtɔn no ɛne ne deɛ ne yɛ offense bɛ calendar no deɛ na calendar no yɛ bi sɛ papa ko sɛ wa sɛ calendar no ɔntɔn fa nyɛ den
Yes.
asɔre ba no wɔntɔ calendar no wɔmfa nyɛ den wɔde kɔto nsuo maria na sɛ ɔde kɔsɛn ne dem sɛ wo ho ofenti no ɔkɔhwɛ na sɛ wɔhunu jata yɛ de ato pipa so da no wɔhunu bi da na sometimes no o yɛ adeɛ bi a o hwe ɔfo nsa na wɔhwɛ wo deɛ na wɔhunu sɛ adeɛ na wo yɛ one day it will bounce back to you bɛyɛ na asɔfo mpanifo no ɔmo hunu sɛ saa adeɛ wei ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo soja bi bola soja one day it will explode.
Yes.
Say osofo ene akwase wantumi nka nkyerɛ me sɛ ɔnama police ni nachi ana soldiers ni nachi ɔmo protecting no.
Yes.
Owura na saw them grass still or people are protecting the owura saw them.
Yes.
Why say osi nyame afro but still owura you need protection because your physical protection and your spiritual protection. And now as a man of God no me what you say we are too superior, we are too powerful to the sense that you don't need security. You need security. Christ nyame ne ba no kura when oba asase so no na security kan ho because the security anka no anka dom no enko ntimi overcome dom no enko ntimi penetrate through the crowd no enka niema bebre wa enka yante.
Yes.
Eye security no mo no omne bie mu ema ni timi gina puppet so omne bie mu ema ni timi wura ba bie ngo so wura ena timi bie mu ema ni timi nya access to so many places. Nanso na yasofo mpanyifo ni bi kire se security na wo man mu which is police and the military no wo yasofo na wo bi wo nchen ana se o ma bi se omuma for your protection and se o mfiri nyame because the police chi obi na se say ni pa na police achi no echi obi a o mfiri nyame dia na che say we don't need the security anymore.
Yes.
Sa na mo pese mo kire wo de che say mo pese mo kire say we don't need the security anymore ya papa ko se wo dia me se ko so bi uni ya papa se adom nyame ye bosom.
Yes.
Ya papa opambo se adom ye fa ne sen ye onyame adom ne wo bonsam adom won se ye personal sentiments akeka nsem bia ye wie ama ye ne anka se anya enmity for yourself ye nya ne etutu amena no be nkura ne be wie no nkura ne de sa amena ne be di ye.
Yes.
Because se ya se ochi ye bi se papa opambo ene ya papa akwasi ewu a se ya so obi offend wo mo na wo mo chi ni pakro na wonim se Ghana fo be sere wo mo ba.
Yes.
O mba mi ehunu se o mo wese na o mo kan da bia o mo tentahwe to forma sabi na o ma sa afa atafre.
Yes.
Because I dey make kasa ya papa ise asofo obi tonton ade a o condemn be netted verse 9 and kenim se that day no nanka ya be cross over no cross over na chi no ye de on so no so ye sika be na mo pe e de enko na mo we na wiase ase ye pre ho e wo wiase afefe de ho ye pre ho ye niema bi a ye be wie no ye nipa sem danse nyame frɛ no ye nipa de ensem eniema na ye na so them this time no ye niema to please God o na mom ye niema to please nipa amame diem ena adom che de anya dom nti omfiri nyame busu sembe ni se ye the acknowledgement ama abonsam sa ma ne bonsam prophecy bi aba ye kwaji commercial break na memo prophecy no na obehunu se ende ye papa mpa ya oboy no ye nua ba ko so ba wo se revelation onya ene se ene obi obeka sa tia papa akade ni bia and get ready for the consequence because adum nyame nsankyere ne akase a hoye no ene nipa mpese adum nyame acknowledgement no enipa behunu enti osofo timi betene ho se o se eniema akase a nyame ye no na emom o ma bonsama ye nkunimdie di adum nyame bu afu abufo na ne bu afu ne se ene wo ye osofo na se wo kaseti akade na consequence wo ho pa.
Yes.
Ena me ne kasa no se obi record me on one dad go ahead was me srew record me ne bo kira mansan Never nipa who say, "Omenye careful with the voice of God," because Papa by on the 31st night last kase me dua the seed of Philadelphia. Wadi ewie maso aba na pie epie no nipa so sore eti aba no so firi he adom nyame nsem. Nti enye very careful because nyame dua na dua aba na obonsam ana nipa dasani eye na adwene se opese osei na wodi nyame abufuhyew eba. Nti nipa nye very careful with the kind of words you use ma papa akade e na tegare e na de ma ne ade no wo ye sa o fa ya de ma ho ntirekyere mu no wo ye sa o fa no me ma ho nti obi a afiwei papa mpaye na oboye no bebre ante ase beto wo spiritual discernment abawu ni se afiwei wa obeka se tia papa dum chedu the voice of God akade no. Get ready for yourself because Bible say touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Nti enye very careful. Tia obawu ni se o man go ahead nti wo de tie muntie
e ba to me record it.
We may vampire around 12 o'clock. And right at the first, I'm going to repeat, which is an Endra.
Yes.
Endra, I mentioned a BBC, no record umpire bona, Papa airborne.
Okay.
And to my record an audio from the 20 year may vampire. If you vampire, and I said, me from one. No, we say, Pabana will record no bonnet tea.
Yes.
Let me find Pabana may bonnet tea. The meeting nurse and the family, or I don't know, some Pabono, I say.
Okay.
Then Pabona say, Papa, the young one a bomb piano.
Okay.
Or the buffoon a bomb piano.
Okay.
Nampabona situation na or the children limit as you say I say wakase na kase na wakase no wo bia na wo hu pabo akade no wakase fan pabo akade no ho sem pabo akade no etumi aye bibi no wontumi fan da se amanya nkopon
yeah
na wakase etiam pabo akade no ho bia no
okay.
Yara sabiara mpabo akademi tumi asano wa wukasa fa ho bia ne fa ho bia sa yara no ne broso beyo asa making ebesi this year eko papa ono o say mo what we saw ka say odua Philadelphia ba no 31st night
yes
sa ba na odua we say dua sa yara wano enso 31st night to kase wubia o kase wubia wuti mu nda ho na me bo pana wo yichom se wa kakasa boni bia fasa ai baba akade no bia no expect da yaro no na ba bitumi atumi asawo yaro ne se sanya Pharaoh eni Moses awon kaka Moses nkofo na omutunu ni hwe owo no amunya nkwa no wo bia so a wo bo sa yare bo so kasa tie wo wo se onya me na o wa fa papa na bodo sa akade ni baka wa no sa nkwa je no so betumi aye wodia okay. Into this is what a revelation you for Wubia Wakasetia Papa Nakadeno because Nimania you I'm saying Nipa bien to me. It's a Nipa bien to me who dear wow Casaf Casaboni found dear Papa Cadne to me as Sebiano or not so chin Sababas uncle for so. Wow, no, Ocase. Nisha. Na bumu ni hwa nipa afasa ha no mu no bebre kwa wo biara sa wo kasa wo media no so wo ti wo fie ka asamboni tie yimpo no sa o famon kakaba fa ho yes na fa ho sa wo benya nkwaje nko adea kire wa dan wo nia ahwe sa owo no eye mpabwa akade no sa wan dan wo nia ahwe dia bi dele ni wa obeya wow.
And let's say angel family
Philadelphia ni bi akonfo ko ya me ne car na ono so de akade ni bi agum ti konfo no ko no ko car ni ntinampi
Wow.
na omu yiye e bae omu ni privi papa say oh we there no be a test say te gare powder
Oh. Yes.
Dama boy was that be the glory ma bonsam.
Wow. Gama ma hu ensema na oka no. O kire se Papa Duah, the seed of Philadelphia, and a germinity, and I didn't call him the Abba. And says, I do yammy demon. Now, no, say, Mum pen, na I say, Benina, and more person with the acknowledgement in my bonsama. Yammy, I do yammy bed say to me, no, was a war no, and why I are a for henne. It is now, wow, bed jetching, yes, sir, and yan no cry, and yan no cry, no, do yammy at chere, no, I didn't be a bow. No, I was a chow near Beshe, no other pardon, CD. No one will say, I do yammy a day, why I can say.
Yes.
Prophecy, we dear. And prophecy in say anatia, come any bed jipa, say anatia, seriously, because chinny jiff what God so do, and I saw for the bebre, sorry, etiano cray, I saw for bebre, cassetiano cray, I saw for bebre, person no crab, juma, I saw for bebre, pre acadian BC, econom, so for be a manituan, and so for keto all kind of Bible, one no macadian be a found dear, Nanso ne papa, deep papa tema. No, I did. Konu say no na nka so ne mfe no otem na nka akọ no akọpa chew na ne ho ato na nka nipa de asua de prophecy apie no enti ne ya the education we buy all in the name because I go say why say who the evangelist why no all say why confused me ka say me say obi obesore atia the voice of God bia no adom bremu no wani mbegu ase one say obia authority and be an nsem o kan bi nsisi so ne nsem no expose no say evangelist akwase wa wan kasa won nsem expose because you say ugina wa so dem e na so obi ton ade na so ugina na e na calendar wan mometo calendar mesrem mometo calendar mesrem oh Ghana me ni now afi na brena so. Until after this commercial break, ye na mind-blowing testimony no. Ye dey no so abrem. Ye commercial break ye buy ye be na mind-blowing testimony asaka.